So I have recently come across a musical short film that reimagines the events and characters from an epic Ramayana in the Kali Yuga era. So all of you must have seen Ravanan, where Mani Ratnam sir portrays an evil demon who is fearless, evil, imaginative, angry and intelligent. And it sells its tagline as 10 minds, 100 voices and only one man. While this is not at all a comparison with Ravanan, but this short film that I have watched also explores a similar concept. The writer and director have tried to reimagine the modern day Ravan who sees himself as the greatest devotee of Lord Shiva. And here's where it gets interesting. The story isn't just about the destruction of Ravan. Instead, it opens up a path for a redemption arc for the character, while conveying the core message here that we all have a Ravan inside us. And instead of trying to destroy Ravan the demon, we need to focus on destroying the Ravan within ourselves. And it is this aspect of this short film that makes it unique and worth watching at least once. So hello everyone. Today at Cine Samvad, I'll be talking about something different. Not any mainstream Indian movie, but a musical short film titled Dashanan, written and directed by Apar Sharma. This short film is a tribute to Lord Shiva, and it doesn't have much dialogues in it, and it conveys the story mostly through its visuals, where each and every shot describes the meaning and thought process behind the main character. The story actually follows a man who considers himself as the greatest devotee of Lord Shiva, and in turn he develops the unbreakable arrogance and ego within him, and he starts to believe of himself to be the greatest of all. His ego makes him blind to his flaws, and eventually he embodies the negative traits of Ravan within him, like his anger, lust, jealousy, ego, and cruelty. Though the music in this film is totally not original of its own, but it's the idea and thought behind the story that makes it worth watching. Shot in the streets and ghats of Banaras, the film uses ghats and its surroundings effectively to establish the deeds and presence of the main character, who is evil and arrogant until he gets to realize that something is not right and starts to sense a divine power around him, who is actually trying to punish him. The makers have seized this opportunity to build the tension, and that is when the best part of the film comes on screen, which is Shivji's Tandav. The Tandav and the divine rage is really a treat to watch. The film also uses various symbolism and establishing shots to convey the themes of evil and ultimate redemption. It really looks like that each shot was well thought of. Plus, without any single dialogue from any character, the film successfully conveys its message by the end of it. But I still think the problem lies somewhere in the fact that the evilness and the arrogance were not portrayed convincingly with the necessary nuances of the main character. The establishing shots and the background score were effective in their job, but I felt that they weren't enough to make the main character's traits align with Ravan's and could justify the idea that he is the modern day Ravan. However, I still respect the story's underlying idea and what the director had actually aimed to convey here. There were also some continuity issues as well, but if you watch the film with an open heart, those will not bother you a bit. The music suits the ongoing story, and by the end, you'll understand the message that they were trying to convey, that we need to kill our inner demons. And this is demonstrated when the main character learns the true essence of devotion and sheds his arrogance by symbolically washing away his ego and asks for forgiveness for his sins. But truly the best part of the film was Shivji's Tandav, as it was performed really well, with each mudra on screen adding to its impact. By the way, I've also tried to reach out the film's director and discuss the shoot and the complications they may have faced. And it turns out that this was their first attempt at making a short film like this, and with an idea that in itself is quite complicated. So considering it's their first attempt, they did a pretty good job. And I believe that they have successfully showcased their love for storytelling through this short film. So whoever is watching this video, I recommend to have a look and give this short film a try. You won't regret it. So that concludes few of my thoughts on this musical short film Dashanan. And if you have enjoyed this discussion, so please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel for more content ahead. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Cine Samvad for short reviews and cinematic insights. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next one. Cheers.